Hey guys, Mensch here. Today I'm going to show you a track I started it from scratch on my other channel. I leave the link in the description. So I wanted to review these two tracks by Jaden Bojsen and David Guetta. First one called Let's Go and second one called Upside Down. I guess you heard this track. Anyway, I leave the link in the description if you didn't listen to them for some reason, I don't know, but I guess you know these tracks. These tracks, it's kind of hit. It's really cool step progression, and here we have fresh track by Jaden Bojsen David Guetta. It sounds like that. Also, we have a chord progression. I decided to make something like a mixture of these two tracks, but I used the same key in both jobs, because we have here in the Let's Go track something like G sharp, and here we have just G minor, something like that. I decided to make the same key in the whole track. That's why I decided to make also a G minor instead of G sharp, something like that. As you know, the track by David Guetta and Jaden Bojsen called Let's Go, it sounds like that. It's my version already. Maybe you heard this chord progression, but this is the loop from Splice. And as you hear, it sounds like in the track without any changes. In my version, as I said, it sounds like one semitone down, just like that. So let me show you some parts of this track, and I'll explain how I made it. Anyway, check them in the description. I started it from scratch. In my other video, and I tried to explain how these tracks produced, something like that. And by the way, I used other vocals there, just something like a royalty-free vocals. I didn't use the vocals from this track. I decided to make something by my own, but using these chords. So it sounds like that. I decided to make something like a copy of these two drops. Maybe it's not 100% copy, of course, but I tried to make closer as I could. So we have rhythm section. So let me show you. Sounds like that. We have also the bass. We have these chords. Sounds almost the same like these chords. By the way, this preset So let me show you this preset. So we have something like that, and as you hear and as you see, this preset has two layers. I don't know if this layer, it's muted. Yeah, I got it. It's something like we have a major layer and we have minor layer. We have actually make something like a mixture of minor and major stuff. It's something like it's something like tone limited. I don't know. I guess we can make something like that. Yeah, we have a mixture of minor and major layers. We can use two Nexus presets, and one preset plays minor chords, and second one plays major chords, and we can make something like a mixture of minor and major chords. So we don't need this feature here. We just need this minor step, something like that. I just wanted to show that I made a sub bass using the sub bass from this preset also. As you see, it's called Closer. And the second one, we have also this preset, but without sub bass. But we have these chords here, something like that. So we have these chords like a main instrument in this track, like in a track by the Jaden Bojsen called Let's Go. I decided to use these vocals, something like that. It sounds pretty housey, something like old school classic track. So we have something like a soul pluck, I don't know, something like that. If you listen to the track by Jaden Bojsen David Guetta. But it sounds a bit lower than in my track. I decided to make it in the same key as the main track, because in this track it sounds like here or here, something like that. I decided to use at the same key. Also, I decided to use this pitch like in this track. Let's go. Here we have another variation of the chords I showed in my previous video when I started from scratch. It's something like that. By the way, it's also EDM10, the package, but by the way, cool package. We have this chord called The Parade, really awesome and really sounds cool. I decided to explain how to make these tracks with using these chords, something like that. But anyway, maybe you wanted to know where to find the presets like that, so I showed and maybe you can check in your production. So we have this string. I decided to use a octave string, something like we have two octaves. I used this preset by from Nexus called Dark Celos. It's a really cool string. I used it a lot earlier. By the way, it's old factory preset, and if you have old Nexus, you can easily find these sounds. So we have crash, riser, impact, and this snare roll. That's it. So we don't have a lot of sounds, as you see. It's something like we have 22. If we use this uh, use the stems, use these tracks again. I mean, so we have two tracks, something like we have this automation, and so we have vocals here. So we have actually something like 18 tracks. By the way, we have this automation, maybe 15 tracks, and that's it. Nothing special here, but the track sounds like that. I mean, Jaden Bojsen and David Guetta tracks, so they sounds really cool and sounds maybe a bit simple, but you need to find cool presets or cool sounds to make them maybe closer to these tracks. But this type of house music is really insane because we have some trendy music year by year, but some trends come, then new trends appear, but the house music or in classic house music live forever. I think because there are a lot of tracks released everywhere, because every year, because this music is really cool, and these classic chords and stuff like that they uses in a lot of genres. So feel free to check this project, by the way, and my Patreon and Boosty. The same content there. Maybe you want to make something by your own. Feel free to check all the links in the description, something like that. So maybe it was here. Bye bye, guys.